Hey guys, come on in, welcome back. So I'm thinking fall already. I had a vision in my mind last night. Yay, I got kind of an idea. So what we're going to start with is some cad red, some orange, and I'd like using just regular, I don't know if it's cad yellow, but I don't have any. So I'm using yellow ochre, which is already kind of a warm feeling to it. It's not a cool color. But I'm going to add some gold anyways to the orange and the red just to kind of warm it up. So let me go ahead and make this into a Skinner blend and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what we got so far. And as you can see, it's really bright. So I have got a strip of gold here. And this one is at a number 5. And basically, we're just going to add it. And you might hear me get up and walk away a few times like I'm going to right now because I have another cutter ready. And I have one more order to complete. So once I hear that printer shut off, I might have to jet set, throw it in a box, and get those orders out before I continue. But now that I put that there, now we're just going to obviously get that gold in here. So this is what it looked like. Gold's not quite through there. You'll notice the difference when it does. But I only used the number 5. I went thinner at first, and then if I feel like I need more, then I'll add more. But I'd rather start small, and as you can see now it's starting to come through. So I'd rather start small and then obviously continue if I need more. So we'll see what this looks like. I hate keeping when I do my Skinner blends, they get so cockeyed. So you just gotta kind of sometimes pull it up on one side, keep its shape. Okay, so now we're getting a little bit of warm colors in there, which is what we wanted. For some reason, my clay stinks. I mean, not the normal smell. It's got kind of like an old smell to my cad red. So I've been smelling it, and it's driving me crazy. I don't know. I don't know why the smell changed, but it did. Alright, so let me show you the difference so far. So that was our red, so you can see it kind of warmed that up a little bit. And then you've got your orange, and obviously that definitely warmed up. And see how the gold will warm it up a little bit and give it more of a fall color. So we're going to also use pearl, and I also like that gold in here because now it'll give it all kind of like a sparkle. It's going to have that mica powder running through it all. So this is just going to be a mokume gane. Okay, so on this, I'm going to fold it in half or in 3s. And I'm just going to make this a regular Skinner blend. And it's going to be a fan fold. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some straight gold to it and pearl. See if we can get some white, kind of like a lighter color in the middle. So it's not really bright. I've never done a mokume gane with a Skinner blend before. Alright, so we're just going to put that like that. Okay, and then we're just going to slice it up. So I'm going to go grab my other cutter off of this printer and I'll be right back. Alright, so we are back. So what I did was made my Skinner blend, right? And then I cut out some pearl gold and translucent, and these are at a 5. These two are at a 5 and the translucent's at a 2. So what I'm basically going to do now is I'm just going to slice and add a little bit of gold. And let's see, let's add some gold flake to this as well. Give it a little bit of sparkle here. And it doesn't have to cover the whole thing, just a little bit here and a little bit there. Okay, and I'm going to add a translucent right there. So I think I only need, I'm doing this on the side if you can't see me, I'm just cutting up some translucent because I'm running out of room. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of pearl right here. Oop. I don't know if that's going to be enough. So we're going to do that again. Cut right there. Add a little more gold. And pearl. I kind of cut into this, didn't I? And let's add a little more gold flake. Put this on top of the pearl. Add another translucent. Add one more pearl. I have a feeling I'm going to need a little bit more as far as the pearl. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put one more in between this orange. Nope, it doesn't have to be perfect, as you can see. Okay, so now we are going to see how that turns out. Let me get this gold put away. So that's all pearl, and this is all translucent. Okay. Hopefully it's enough. So basically, now we're just going to squish it all down. Nice and quiet around here so far. No barking dogs so far. Got all my orders out. So far it's been a good day. So we got what, about 4.5? 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 3/4. So okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a pearl right in between here. And on the pearl, I'm gonna take this one at a number 3, just to give me a little more. Because I really want the white to come out in this. So it breaks up some of those dark colors. Okay. Okay, so now one more time it's squishing it all down. All right, now it's time for the designs. So this one, I'm going to use a card. I was on Facebook about a half hour ago, and my brother-in-law's brother is in Mammoth, California, which is about 3 hours from us. And he's skiing today. Where else in the country do you go skiing in July? It's just awesome. We had like 700, I think it was 700 inches of snow up there. So they said there's going to be skiing up to August, but it's like 100 and, out here it's going to be 109, 110 by weekend. And it's just funny because on the bottom of Mammoth is a really pretty lake. It's Mammoth Lake. I think there's June Lake right there. And it's just beautiful and warm. And then you just go up the hill and you can go skiing. So I think that's one thing I love about California is you can go to the beach. You know, hour away from us is the beach. About an hour away, 45 minutes away is where we can ski. But unfortunately there's no snow up there to ski. So you got to go 3 hours. You can go skiing. About 45 minutes is a lake. Quite a few lakes. And it's like you can do whatever you want. You can go to the beach. You can go to the mountains. You can go to a lake. Or you go in the desert, which is where I live. Or you can, if you want to be really hot and go down to about 120 degrees, you can go down to our lower desert, which is about 2 hours away. That's where my son is working right now. And he likes to come here on the weekends because he has school, trade school. And this weekend I told him, you're not coming home to escape from the heat. It's going to be pretty hot over here this weekend. So he wasn't really happy about that. But yeah, where he is, it's going to be like, I don't know, I think 118 and 120 by Sunday. And that would be Palm Springs. Okay, I usually don't worry about the bottom, but I'm just going to do a little impression here. Not really deep, just right here on the bottom. And then if I don't like this, then all I have to do is squish it back up and do a little bit more cuts in it. But I just wanted to make something fall looking. And the fact that it's July, so I will probably stop making canes and flowers and tutorials after the end of this month, because I have a few shows October and November, and so usually I take August and September to assemble and price and get everything together for the shows, so I'm not like last minute running around making sure I've got enough product. I definitely have enough product. So now it's just putting them all on cards and getting them all prepared, figuring out my setup, if I'm going to do anything different this year, which I have a feeling I am. I just don't know what it is yet. So I won't be here as much as I was. Alright, so now we're going to try this. Let's see if we got enough pearl in there, right? So we're just going to slice a little bit off the top. That's going to be pretty. Probably didn't need so many holes poked into it. Ooh, I like this one with the red. This one's really thick. Ooh, I like this side even better. Okay. So, there's a couple ways you can play with this, right? So you have this, or you have that. I'm kind of liking this. This has got a little bit more yellow. And I'm going to do one more. For now. So what I'll do is I'm just going to use the whole block. As you can see, I cut horrible. I'm getting something delivered soon, and it will be up for grabs for you guys when we get to 10,000 subscribers. We're going to give away a Lucy Clay mini slicer. So I picked up one, and this way I can see if they really work, and if it makes it easier, then we'll do a giveaway on that. Okay, so yes, I understand that I've got some areas that are really thin, some that are really thick, but that's okay, because all this is going to be made a lot thinner. Yeah, I'm not a really good cutter, as you can see, and it's probably because I do the videos and because I go so quickly. So we're going to add a little bit of red and orange here. But you're not even going to know. So that's why I don't really worry about it. Okay, so now that we got it just all laying there, and the one thing about the mokume gane is you don't really have a pattern, so you can use your brayer on top without paper. Paper usually helps to keep it from spreading too much, but it's not necessary. Now I could run this through the pasta machine and get it all even. So let's see, I just love the pearl, you know. So now that I'm looking at it, I love it all, but I just love the, I don't know, I just love the pearl coming through here. So what happens if we just grab some pearl Okay, and I've got it at a number 7. So it's kind of thin. But in some of these areas that are really low, you know, just kind of make some jagged marks here. May look good, may not. Okay, so we're gonna look at the other side really quick. I just love those little pieces. I usually don't use the whole brick of mokume gane. I just usually do one at a time. You know, I'll cut like half of it and make something, and then I'll come back and use the other half. But no, I used it all this time, didn't I? And we're going to put gold underneath this. So that's why I'm not really worried about how thin it is. But we're going to run it through the pasta machine anyways. And we're going to do the thickest setting. And I'm going to put it in sideways where I can actually still fit it in there. Okay. That's basically all I'm going to do. So look at those colors. I just love them. I don't know if I really like the pearl that I placed. I do like this one. But I can see a couple pairs of earrings right here and here. Like I said, I didn't know if it would look good or look bad. It didn't really matter. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to cut this in half. And we're going to get some gold clay. And I'm going to set that on the back. And this is pretty thick. This is about 2 millimeters or so. So we're going to make the gold, I don't know, maybe a number 5, maybe number 6. Looks like I need to order more gold. I gotta get some more gold, don't I? Alrighty, well, because of time constraints on actual videos, I'm gonna use this top piece right here. I'm gonna go as far down as I can go. I never use the corners, so I'm not going to go that far. Air bubble right there. that. Alright, let's turn that over now. And let's find some cutters. I am one that loves to make donuts. You know what, guys? That would be a really pretty hair slide. So these are some new ones I have. Yeah. Alright, let me find a cutter. Okay, if I go through all my cutters, we'll be here forever. So I'm not going to worry about a pendant right now. So, I'm just trying to figure out, okay, where do you want to set all this? So I'm going to put this here and get a little bit of the red and orange. No, that was not supposed to get stuck. I can't say I've ever had this shape get stuck before. Maybe it's a little too thick. Okay, so it's going to be one of these days, right? I don't like how that one turned out. Thanks for the advice, somebody. I don't remember who you were, but thanks for the advice on the sock. I'll let you know if it works in a minute. So I think the problem is this isn't adhered to the glass because I took it off and just set it on. So it's not sticking. Okay, so there's that. So maybe that's just what I need to do. See, it's just not sticking to the bottom. Alright, so for this one, I like this with all the yellow and the pearl. Yeah, every one of them is going to stick today. I might have to make some standalone circles. Okay, so this one's got a lot of yellow, orange, I think about right there will be nice. Yay! I swished the other one, that didn't help. Okay, and then we're going to do, I like this a lot. Because it's literally got all of the colors in there. Fortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a matching one on that one. Okay, so we're just going to make one side, and then hopefully when we get to the other side, I'll be able to do one that kind of gets close to that one. And we definitely got to have our little half circles. We actually have enough room to make one right there. And let's see, what else do we need? Alright, so we're going to wait on this because we got all red on this one. We got a lot of nice ones right here. But if I attach this to the other piece, I might get some really cool colors out of there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift this up. And I'm going to work off camera, make a couple more. So let's show you what it looks like. And yeah, we're going to have to set them down and reshape them. So I know you don't see anything right now, but after it's sanded and probably a little bit of resin on top, it's going to look fantastic. It's also going to give me a chance to use this stuff right here. So this is that bright tone. Ginger from the Blue Bottle Tree talks about it. I have not used the gloss yet. I ordered some from Amazon and it ended up coming back as a clear flat matte. So it's like, that's not what I wanted. So I ended up having to reorder it straight from the company. It was called Crystal, I think it's Crystal Layer or something like that. I'll have to find the actual website for them. But it's supposed to be a non-yellowing UV protection water-based clear coating on top. So we're going to try those today. We'll do one set with that. We'll do one set with resin, and we'll see which one we like better. So let me go ahead and finish what I got here. I'm going to throw them in the oven, and I will be back to just show you the final pieces. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey guys, I wanted to come back and show you the finished product yesterday. I don't have them in earrings yet, but I used that bright tone, the clear gloss coat. So this is the three. Oh, nope, this is not. These are the ones that I used with the bright tone. Okay, so as you can see, even for a clear glazed, it's not quite glazy. I mean, it's there. Yeah, I gotta clean out the inside of these. Okay, and then these are the resin. So, if you want a domed appearance and a really clean appearance, I'd stick with the resin. It's not tacky, but it doesn't look as, you know what I mean? It doesn't look as clear. This is just shiny. It's got a beautiful dome. While this one, I don't know. There's just something about it I don't like. I have 2 coats of this stuff on it. So I may try one more coat and see if that works better. But I don't know. When I like to glaze things, I definitely like resin. Now, if you're making those hair slides and hair barrettes and you want a shiny surface, I would definitely go with this, because the resin obviously is hard. It's not going to bend. But this, you know, it's still bendable. It's just a varnish over it. So, wanted to come back and show you those. And these will probably end up just being earrings. Either hung like that or hung like that. Actually, these should probably be bigger. So, I'm going to go work on those. But I just wanted to share those with you. And hopefully by the time I come back, I will have something exciting to make. Sorry, it's been very unexciting. But let me show you something really quick before I let you go. I will be right back. So this is crazy right here, okay? This is everything that I've made. Whether it's in video or just on my own. These are just a bunch of pieces. These are those little sandwich deli containers, so you can see basically how much is in those. There's a lot. But then we have this whole bag. It's a gallon-sized bag. And it's full of pieces. And then I've got other things that just need to be sanded. So there's another big sandwich thing. And you could see just how much is in there. And then I have this, which is another one. Then I have this bigger container, which isn't quite full, but it is enough pieces. And then I've got even this bigger piece. Look at this. So basically, I need to stop making stuff and I need to start putting all of this together. So that's probably what I'm going to have to start concentrating on for this show. I may take a bunch of these if I just don't have much time. And if anybody's interested in stuff like this, I will probably end up just throwing them all in a bag and selling components for anybody that would like to make their own stuff out of. But that's what we're looking at, and that's what we really need to get started on. So I may not be around that much. I don't know if you guys are interested in me putting them together on video. I think it's probably boring for you guys. Since you're more interested in techniques, we all know how to put together jewelry, I think. I know it's hard, but that's it. So I will try and get back, hopefully next week, if I can think of something to make. And if not, I will see you as soon as I can. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you later.